At first, the conflict between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Khamzat Chimaev might seem like nothing more than a minor misunderstanding. A couple of social media posts, some emotional outbursts, and then a quick handshake to end it all. No big deal, right? But if you stop for a second and really connect the dots, you'll start to see the story is much deeper. This wasn't just a Twitter beef. It was a slow-burning tension with hidden layers, powerful names in the background, and a relationship that might have been fake from the very beginning. Because the so-called friendship between Khabib and Khamzat, it might have just been for the cameras. Let's go back to the start. Even before Khamzat stepped into the UFC octagon for the first time, people were already talking about him. He was training at the All-Stars gym in Stockholm, the same place where Alexander Gustafsson sharpened his game. And word was spreading. This guy was different. A killer, a future champion. He came in with an aura that made fans and fighters alike sit up and take notice. His wrestling was brutal, his striking relentless, and his charisma undeniable. But then, something strange happened. Rumors started flying that Khamzat had flown to Ireland, not for vacation, not to party, but to help Conor McGregor train for his fight against Khabib. And people believed it. Why not? Conor was bringing in tough wrestlers from Eastern Europe. And Khamzat? He's built like a tank with elite grappling. But the truth was far more dramatic. Yes, Khamzat did go to Ireland, but not to help Conor. He went to confront him. Why? Because Conor had posted a video of himself allegedly knocking out a Chechen fighter in training. The footage went viral. It made the guy look weak. And to Khamzat, that was straight-up disrespect. But it wasn't just that. Conor was constantly attacking Khabib's teammate Zubera Tukugov, another Chechen fighter, calling him names, mocking him online. And then, the press conference.
Come for money, I come for Lagos.
I have money.
This is different.
Why you took money from Nurmagomedov? Hold on, you took money. You took money from Nurmagomedov and you were letting Nick. What? Now what? Who and locked him up? Say something to Putin about locking Nurmagomedov up. Say something. Ask him to release him again. Ask him to release him. Now you don't understand. You mad rat. Talk about money. You don't do this. You don't do that. You're a fake lying rat. A fake lying. I'm real. I wear a big chest. It's a gorilla on my chest. I wear it proud me. I don't lie about nothing. You say it's not about money. It's not about ladies. You're a liar. And when money got it, you come with a little bag that's now in a little apple. I won't sell. You thought you were a dom. Now look at you. Now look at you there. Stay here now, not a beer. Now I'm gonna wash up. You are no money left.
Conor insulted Khabib's religion, culture, family, live in front of the whole world. Khamzat had seen enough. He booked a ticket, flew to Ireland, and planned to challenge Conor on site. But he never got the chance. As soon as he landed, authorities stopped him at the airport. Hours of questioning, and then deported. That moment revealed something. Khamzat wasn't just another fighter trying to climb the ranks. He was deeply loyal to his people, and that loyalty put him on the same side as Khabib, at least for a while. Then came Khamzat's UFC debut. It wasn't just impressive, it was historic. Quick finishes, no damage taken, dominant grappling. People immediately drew comparisons. Is this the next Khabib? Is this Khabib 2.0? And the two even shared the same manager, Ali Abdelaziz, adding fuel to the idea that they were part of the same team. At first, both seemed fine with it. Khamzat gave respectful answers. Khabib said positive things. The narrative was clean, a torch being passed.
We looked up to him beginning and now still looked up to him. He's like become a champ. He's like one of the best fighters in the world. Like people think I hate him. I love him because he's Muslim. I'm Muslim. He come like some village like me, you know, like same country, same small republic, like Chechen, Dagestan, like this still the same. I have a lot of brothers like from Dagestan. Yeah, he's Muslim, I'm Muslim, we're brothers, alhamdulillah.
But then, cracks started forming. As Khamzat's fame grew, so did his personality. The humble, quiet warrior started showing a louder, more wild side. He began beefing with other fighters online, most notably Shavkat Rakhmonov, and gave savage responses like, "Wolves aren't afraid of cats." He began going live on Instagram with Darren Till, goofing off, partying, doing donuts in parking lots, and fans started asking, how does a conservative Muslim fighter become best friends with a wild British partier? It felt like Khamzat was changing, or at least showing his true self. And that's when politics got involved. Enter Ramzan Kadyrov, the controversial president of Chechnya, a man with power, influence, and a love for fighters.
I even saw the Chechen leader, Ramzan.
Yeah.
He surprised you with a Mercedes-Benz?
Actually, I gave me 3 times.
3 Benzes?
Three Benzes?
Yeah. He gave me free cars and he helps me with everything, what I need.
He talked to you when you were trying to retire too?
Yeah, he did. He called me. Said, come on, come back home and help you with being healthy. Promise me you'll come back to the cage. I said, okay, brother, we do it.
He just bought you another Benz and said, I'll buy you a Benz when you retire?
Yeah, when I see the best become a healthy man.
He began appearing in videos with Khamzat, sparring with him, eating with him, flying him on private jets, giving him luxury gifts. Their bond was more than friendship. It was almost family. But this created a problem. Kadyrov once had a good relationship with Khabib too. They had taken photos together, attended events. But once Khabib reached global superstardom, he distanced himself. He didn't want to be seen as anyone's puppet. He was now his own brand, a devout Muslim, a Dagestani icon, and a sports legend. And some say Kadyrov didn't like that. So when he embraced Khamzat publicly, it felt like a power move, a replacement. Then came that live stream. Kadyrov subtly insulted Khabib, calling him a UFC project, saying he never fought under the Russian or Dagestani flag, that he was too clean, too media trained. And in the middle of that live, Khamzat dropped the bomb. We'll tear him apart too if he wants. It was the first open shot fired at Khabib, and fans lost it. Khabib responded with class, brushing it off and refusing to escalate. But Khamzat, he got hit hard by backlash. Khabib's cousin, Abu Bakr, jumped in, accused Khamzat of switching sides, forgetting where he came from. He reminded him of the days they trained together, prayed together, ate together. Khamzat, I see you changed your clothes quickly after moving to Sweden and writing a complaint against your own Chechen Republic that you are being harassed there. You received the documents for good life in Sweden, but now you are gaining glory and you are changed. I am happy for you. Don't lose that comfort zone. Not long ago in America, you sat with us and ate at the same table, worked out in the small hall, went to the mosque together and called us brothers. And now you are saying that you will tear up someone. Yes, I agree that everyone has a right to say anything, but be careful with what you say. Khamzat fired back, mocked Abu Bakr's losses, said, you tapped carefully, boy, and things got personal. Fast forward to UFC 280. Khamzat and Abu Bakr crossed paths, live in front of cameras.
How good does it feel to finally accomplish this goal?
First, I have to say, I always ask God, but He gave me always more than what I ask. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. I'm telling you. very important moment, and I want to say thank you.
Islam, let's take a look at your work here. Charles Oliveira, as you expect, was under pressure. He pulled guard out, but in round 2, you had to stand with him. Is this what you expected from
Later, Khabib released a video saying it was over. They talked, hugged it out, no bad blood. Even Kadyrov posted that everything was fine, that people were just blowing it out of proportion. But here's the question, was it really over? Insiders say otherwise. Sources close to both camps say the tension never fully disappeared, that Khamzat even left Dominance MMA because of the growing awkwardness with Khabib's team, that things were never the same. Even Islam Makhachev, Khabib's best friend, once said it clearly, "We're not friends. We talk when we meet. That's all." And if you watch videos of them together, you'll feel it. The awkwardness, the distance. Yes, they're both Muslims. Yes, they respect each other as fighters. But when it comes to trust, brotherhood, loyalty, that might be a different story. There's also the question of what each fighter represents beyond the cage. Khabib, a symbol of discipline, religious devotion, and quiet strength, who retired undefeated, carries the legacy of Dagestan and an ideal of honor. Khamzat, on the other hand, is young, wild, unpredictable, a bridge between traditional values and modern showmanship. His connection with Kadyrov adds a layer of political intrigue and raises questions about loyalty and influence in the world of MMA. This isn't just a personal rivalry, it's a clash of identities, of visions for what it means to be a fighter from the Caucasus region. The story is far from over. Whether it's in the gym, behind closed doors, or through cryptic social media posts, the tension simmers. Fans are left wondering if these two will ever truly settle their differences, or if the rivalry will shape the future of MMA in ways we can't yet predict. So here's the real question. Are Khabib Nurmagomedov and Khamzat Chimaev truly friends, or are they just two lions forced to share the same cage? Will we ever see this tension explode inside the octagon? Only time will tell. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the most fascinating stories from the world of MMA, make sure to subscribe, because this is just the beginning.